Chad became an independent country, declaring their independence from France in 1958, and a republic was established. However, there had been a lot of conflict in Chad. Many did not like the president Francois Tambelbi's regime in Chad and sought to get rid of it. Chad had suffered a lot during Tambelbi's regime, and this would lead to the rise of socialism in the nation. The Frolinat would be established, an Islamic socialist movement. Although Islamic socialism was very different from socialism itself, it was still seen as a poor ideology and an attack against the Chadian government. On the 11th of February 1968, Frolinat leader Abacha was killed in combat at Apache. Fearing full escalations, the French pledged full involvement in the conflict. Speaking of allies, Chad got support from many conservative allies, which did not want to see Chad go Marxist anytime soon. But the socialists got support from the Algerians and the Libyans, who were popular with Islamic socialism. For the rest of the 60s saw the socialists gaining lots of land in Chad, weakening the government position. In 1970, Frolinat then collapsed into different insurgent groups as they occupied a vast majority of the country. In 1975, Tambelbi was overthrown and killed, and his successor would be Felix Malum. Malum couldn't do anything to stop the insurgents, and he was later overthrown in 1979, ending the First Civil War. The Lagos Accords were later signed, and a transitional government of national unity was set up. Thus, however, civil conflict never ended, as it continued all the way to 2005, when the Second Civil War broke out. Now, socialism is not an issue anymore. Instead, we start to get into religion. For decades, Chad went back and forth by religious leaders. If a Muslim leader was elected, the Christians would revolt. And if a Christian leader was elected, the Muslims would revolt. The Chadian president, Idriss Deby, was the president, and he would rule with an iron fist. Deby was in power in Chad for 15 years, and many wanted to overthrow his dictatorship, so this starts the Civil War. Rebels had formed in the north in 2006, and from Sudan began attacking the Christian south. Speaking of Sudan, Sudan was the only country supporting the rebels who were Islamic, where the Chadian government got support from countries like France, Ukraine, and Israel. In 2007, the two continued to clash and skirmish on the border. This would continue until 2010, when the Islamic rebels split into different functions, and Sudan becomes an ally of the Chadian government. This wouldn't see the end of the civil wars. The country is continuously swept in conflict in the upcoming years. Deby would also be killed in 2021 and would be replaced by his son, which would lead to the present day.